Native TV presents Maternity Voices.
Government is very much aware that the staffing norm we have to date could have probably been the one they put in place in the 60s or even much earlier. I'm not really very sure. That even when populations have grown today, painfully, they have retained the same staffing. It's not uncommon for a doctor to work for 24 hours, 7 days a week when that doctor is on call. You can imagine that kind of real life. You work 7 days in a week, because during the day you're expected to be seeing patients on ward. Then after seeing patients on ward, if you are on call begins at 5 p.m. up to the following morning at 8 a.m., meaning that I've worked both day and night for 7 days. Which kind of human being is this? So it is really very distressful. But on the side of nursing as well, people are entitled to leave, people are entitled to marriage, people are entitled to a number of really. You find on a given duty, you've squeezed just a single midwife on a duty, surely. This is somebody supposed to attend to deliveries, this is somebody supposed to attend to treatments, this is somebody supposed to attend, all sorts of things. You can imagine the quality of service you are going to render this person. So at the end of the day, this person is totally burnt out. And the so-called attitude we normally mention partly shall be triggered by those very big stresses the person has. Because at the end of the day, when a catastrophe befalls, you will not explain that, look, I was alone on duty. So I think as a question of really urgency, government must really work on the issue of staffing. One time they asked us to gather information on what we think should be the staffing norm and all that. We actually submitted a number of documents in public service. As I talk now, it's even over 5 years. Nothing has ever materialized. So honestly speaking, as far as staffing, we are too poorly staffed. Actually, we are totally breaking down. We are totally wearing off. And this really is very demotivating. So surely as a matter of urgency, this should have even been done yesterday or yesterday but one. Really, we have pleaded and pleaded and pleaded. To me, it is seemingly really obvious. But we wonder why government has remained it has dragged it really for quite long. I think that's an aspect that makes me mourn, because surely you can't work for 24/7. You can imagine you are in theater, you are sleeping. No, I think we are really very much trained, surely. Because dozing on table and you eventually pick out a live mother with no complication, we have done a lot, surely. So I think we need a lot of improvements in as far as staffing. We really pray for relief. So that if I work on a given call, there is somebody who will pick it from there. And life really moves on. I don't think there is any other institution that is overwhelmed in terms of work like really health. We need really to be helped.
Maternity Voices is brought to you by Native Voices International in collaboration with White Ribbon Alliance, WRA Uganda, thanks to support from USAID through East-West Management. No woman should lose a life while bringing a life to this world. In Uganda, the high maternal mortality of 326 by 100,000 deaths is preventable if all necessary precaution is taken by, among other interventions, ensuring that all mothers make all the required 8 antenatal visits, have health facility-based delivery, are delivered by qualified and skilled health providers. Mothers are treated with dignity and respect, have access to health facilities. Health facilities are well equipped, hygienic with the necessary medical supplies, health providers are respected, and mother's consent is given before a procedure. For this to happen, we all have a role to play by exercising respectful maternity care, demanding for it, and creating awareness about it. Join us as a partner in the campaign to establish a respectful maternity care. You can start by liking this video, sharing it in your networks, and subscribing to the Native TV YouTube channel for updates on this campaign and other common good initiatives.